action.
This is FNTV News. I'm Jimmy Savio. Here are today's news. An act of parliament about decriminalization of cannabis has been ratified in the United Kingdom. The 28 European Union's members have now enacted the legality of cannabis under the pressure of millions of European consumers, rallied in support of cannabis reform, medicinal use, feeling of well-being, and also attempt to reduce drug dealing were key deciding factors for lawmakers. Swami has risen. He has risen indeed. Swami Nigamananda, an activist protester who died during a hunger strike to fight against illegal mining in the Ganges banks in India, has come back to life precisely after Indian government decided to prohibit stone crushers and mining industries near the river. A few passers-by have declared that Sadhu came out of his Hindu grave, saying that he could then go in peace, and Swami was taken up and a cloud hid him from the sight. For information, Swami was fasting for 73 days in Haridwar against rising pollution in the Holy Ganges. He is now resting in peace. In other news, the first openly gay US President, Deborah Meltroso, has been elected after a decisive ballot in the state of Alaska against the running Republican George Bush Jr. A big gay pride party will be held tonight at the White House. The French President Jean Sarkozy is invited. Now, moving on to a small French village close to Nantes, named Notre-Dame-des-Landes. Thousands of protesters who were fighting against the construction of an unnecessary airport in the area has won a historical battle. The French government and one of its biggest pimp, Vinci, have decided to give up the project, and as a consequence, to let self-running community live peacefully out of money-driven society. We hope that this victory will reflect on similar demonstrations occurring for the city high-speed train project joining up Lyon to Torino. And now a special report on the trending music band of the moment. They have been rewarded by several prizes. They are good looking and above all, they want to pass on hopeful and peaceful messages. They are a ray of sunshine in the dark and gloomy jungle of Babylon. Jack Peludo on the Dirty Boogie Woogie Band. Our music correspondent Gary Glitter has met them in their castle. Oh. Gary, back to you.
Welcome back to Castle Precious. Follow me, we're going inside the castle. Good evening and thank you, Jimmy. This is Gary Glitter live from Castle Precious. Here we are with Jack Peludo and the Dirty Boogie Band for a jam session and an official rehearsal. I'm very honored to be here tonight. We're going to be able to ask a few questions to a big band today in what is today's music. They're committed in a lot of ways, especially into music, into humanitarian action and anything that can be done to help people. So follow me, guys.
Jack Peludo, Natty Dreadlocks, Original.
Some herb, natty dreadlocks. Guess who's coming to dinner? Natty dreadlocks.
This is our guest, his message is for the
Guess
best.
who's coming to dinner? Natty
Now
dreadlocks.
tractor and treachery, I like to burn in best.
Good evening, folks. Here we are with Jack Peludo and the Dirty Boogie Band live on FN TV at Chateau Bressieux Sessions. We have a few questions now, and we're going to see with the band what they think about a few aspects. The first thing that comes to my mind is, who is Jack Peludo?
Him.
Who's you? Wow. Okay, so now that we haven't really established who is Jack Peludo, why such a name?
Jack Peludo is everybody, and
Nobody at the
nobody
same time.
at the same time.
That's crazy.
We think that that we don't need a leader. A
Jack
leader
Peludo is our
is
leader.
sorry,
Yeah.
so superficial in a music band, and it appears that we all are interdependent. We are all leaders.
Okay, that's very interesting. Another question that comes to my mind is, what are the origins of this band? Maybe 1 year ago, I think, we started going to university again, and I met Charlie and these guys who were in my class, and this guy later. But yeah, we met in college.
We also were in a master's degree specialized in humanitarian action.
And we decided that if we play different instruments, we could put together a group, but immediately our idea, the first thing that we thought was not to make serious music.
I think that we all try when we write songs to send a message through it.
A message.
The message is maybe
Message
the most
is
important
really
part for
important.
Ludo.
That's right, baby.
Our subjects were basically committed subjects.
Committed murder, of course. Yeah.
Committed.
Unbelievable. How would you describe your music style?
It's more ragadoobs,
Rubadubs,
Malgasian.
Malgache,
Argentinian,
Franco, world, third.
French.
It's
That's a
between
mix.
rap
mix
and
of-
roll and rock and blues and jazz.
and jazz. Yeah, it is really hard to
Yeah.
to grasp.
It is Jack Peludo. How would you describe your music influences?
I would say maybe
Réelle,
My environment.
rock and roll, folk songs.
It would be all the ska musicians from the old ska bands from Jamaica
My family.
and also from United Kingdom.
Sigur Rós, post-rock songs, and yeah,
maybe Zidane.
I would say that.
My friends.
Gaucho music.
My girlfriend.
You know the old French rap band like NTM. Were the first one I heard.
Reggae.
Give me this move into the music, you know.
In our band, I don't know what you guys think of, is that everyone has different influences and styles, and we try to put together
mix it.
to mix it, yeah,
Yeah, that's
to make
right.
a big
Yeah.
big mix of everything, and
And this
sometimes
picture-
we make silly songs, sometimes we make
Serious songs.
serious, dramatic, maybe sad songs, maybe
Sex-oriented.
yeah, sex oriented,
Blackness.
especially children oriented. Yeah.
Sometimes committed.
Yeah,
a lot of committed.
committed to causes that we think are not right in the world and unfair,
And this mixture makes what we are now, Jack Peludo. It's a combination of everything.
Okay, that's very interesting. Wow. But, and do you think your music is committed to a particular cause?
So for ACF, Action contre la faim. So
We played in the streets.
in that case, we
Not every
made a
song.
song called O.
Water.
Low.
Give water to the people.
Give water.
Depuis que l'accès à l'eau potable est devenu un droit de l'homme, je me prends à rêver et pense à un meilleur futur dès lors. Mais rien n'a changé dans le décor, on compte toujours les corps. 5000 enfants par jour pour être précis, est-ce que t'as bien saisi? 2 millions chaque année pour que tu apprécies. Le chemin qu'il nous reste à faire ne sera pas aisé, que tu sois d'ailleurs ou d'ici. Quitte le camp des indécis, des imbéciles, le monde de demain c'est maintenant qu'il se dessine.
Oh, que ferez-vous sans elle? L'eau, ouais, ne la prenez pas pour acquis même si elle est naturelle. Certains sont partis à la recherche de l'or blanc, additionnés au soleil et les piliers de l'écosystème. Mais sa valeur diffère selon l'environnement. De d'autres endroits, elle n'est malheureusement pas potable. Elle a créé la famille, un véritable business où nous croyons que votre cœur est fermable. Je rencontre aujourd'hui pour une goutte d'allégresse. Pour une goutte d'allégresse.
Mais pourquoi l'homme refuse-t-il d'ouvrir les yeux? Ils savent que ça va mal mais comme ça se passe loin de chez eux. Nos dirigeants discutent seulement de business et de guerre. Pour les faire réagir faut-il 20 milieux sous les mers? Toc toc ouvrez vos cœurs, c'est la morale qui vous parle. Cette petite voix au fond de vous qui vous fait la morale. J'ose espérer au moins que le doute s'installe lorsque vous donnez des milliards à vos succursales.
Where do you see Jack Peludo and the band in 3 years?
Most of us will be maybe abroad, working, we hope so.
Yeah.
Working for NGOs and doing good stuff. Still music, I hope. Maybe not together, but we'll keep contact, I hope so. I hope so.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, I think in the future we know that we probably won't be playing every week together, but at least we will have some of our music left just between us to laugh. And thank you, Jimmy Saville, for giving us this opportunity.
Yeah.
Thank you. Unbelievable. Good evening, guys. Thank you, Jimmy, again. Here we are with Charlie, one of the finest members of Jack Peludo and the Dirty Boogie Woogie Band. And tonight, we're gonna ask him a few questions. Good evening, Charlie. How are you today?
Thanks for welcoming me. It's very nice.
Okay, so I have a first question for you. What was your first feeling when joining this band?
My first feeling, I would say, I was excited a lot.
I didn't feel really excited about it immediately.
I was torn between excitement and fear.
Because it was the first time I joined the band, and yeah, I always wanted to do that.
I mean, they previously had musical experiences, concrete experiences. They performed, they recorded the music.
I didn't really know what to expect from what we were going to play, what kind of music. I didn't have really an idea.
I just thought, oh cool, we're gonna have fun.
The first feeling was the understanding, the extreme understanding between the members of the group, and yeah, that's really something I appreciated when I joined the band.
But then when we all got together and just the first time we started playing, I immediately felt that it was gonna be real fun and interesting.
By the way, very nice mustache.
Thank you very much. It's been growing for a few weeks.
Wow.
The kids like it.
Really?
Yes, they do.
Oh.
We like the same music, maybe not the same music, but we want to do the same music, and when we write songs together, it's always there is the Jack Peludo something behind.
And would you say that the influences in your music come mostly from your studies? Because we all know that from the 6 members, 5 are studying a master's degree in humanitarian action. So would you say it's a big influence on the group and the music that you play?
Yeah, of course.
Of course. I think maybe not about the style, but if you hear the lyrics, you can notice that we spoke about a subject we like, and it's often related to humanitarian aid.
We all study the same thing, and when we write songs, we always think of what we feel deep inside of us. And
our beliefs, our values, our everything in respective experiences are part of our convictions.
Songs that we wrote are committed songs, and
they are part of what we want to share to other people.
As Toky said previously, I don't think that our studies really influence our music style. I think it's just another part of maybe that is reflected in our music. But I think our convictions first were really what influenced our music.
Baiser what?
Baisser les armes, is that right? How do you pronounce it in French?
Yeah, you have to pronounce it. Baisser les armes.
Baisser les armes.
Yeah.
Okay. And could you explain a little bit to us how that song? How did you come to write that song?
I don't really think this this song is related to humanitarian action. It's more related to what I think, what I'm fighting for, and yeah, that's basically an anti-army song, and more precisely, the army who doesn't need to go somewhere. I mean, sometimes you need the army, you need an intervention, but often it's not the case, and that's what I'm fighting.
Mais qui fera le premier pas immunisé contre les champs de mine qui veulent avoir le dernier mot? Une société contre un état, contre les orgueilleux qui s'imaginent que les grands n'ont pas de veto. Mais quelle sera la première voie d'une idée réaliste qu'aucune utopie n'aura trouvé d'écho? Une société contre un état, contre les orgueilleux qui s'imaginent que les grands n'ont pas de veto. Pas de veto.
Cet objet abject, porteur de désespoir, tant loué par certains pour des raisons incertaines, démocratisé par un discours sécuritaire, une élite sectaire. On n'agit pas dans le même secteur pour te faire entendre. Tu fais parler ta mitraillette. Moi je suis en quête d'un pays au mur de paillettes. Ton objet lourd de signification est devenu source. Au cri des protestations, tu redoubles d'efforts pour nous faire croire en la défaite. Si tu te penses dans les camps des forts, je représenterai celui des faibles. Ton complexe, militaro-industriel, armé jusqu'aux dents, ton armée pilleuse de richesse. Ton métal détonne et en état détonne. La mort pour toi est devenue un cas d'école pour te défendre. Tu tires une balle de ton pistolet pour me détendre. Je tire une balle, c'est tout
corps de la vie, oui, vous abaissez les armes devant. Aucune répression ne baissera les bras. La géopolitique ne sauvera pas notre âme. On puise notre force dans les sources qu'on appelle liberté. Trop minutes pour que les intérêts se parlent. De la régression, votre violence entraînera un pays pas sacrifice, les armera.
Mes convictions perdurent et elles sont hyper dures. Notre terre-mère ne sera pas un paradis perdu.
It's a very interesting fact that you're talking about committed songs, because what do you think of popular music nowadays? Do you think it's committed?
The aim of the popular music is to win money and to be famous. So for me that's not what I call music.
I think it's shit.
You think it's
Just shit? Yeah, because it's music, you know, without sense. The lyrics don't have any sense, and yeah, it's poor music, I think, because it's for people who don't care about, who don't think about their surrounding world.
Yeah, the comedy songs are not so popular than the other one, and that's a shame, I think. But yeah.
I think nowadays our Western societies become stupid owing to logic of entertainment.
Popular music nowadays, well, it's a bit strange. Hey Charlie, how was last night? Yeah.
I know that we can't always take life seriously. We in Jack Peludo Band, we do silly songs, but we also know that there's other things. Life has a meaning.
Popular music nowadays, it's really awful.
Yeah, it doesn't have any message.
Do you think music today is selfish?
Yes, I would say so.
Selfish.
Like society is individualist.
You have the impression that they just make this kind of music to sell records, to sell songs on iTunes. The only thing that motivates them is money.
And yet, existence has a meaning, and that's what we think that our duty is. We try to provide reflection, and I think it's good for us that we want to be the mirror of change, and this kind of introspection should be realized upstream in popular music.
You feel that if people stop liking Justin Bieber, they will create another Justin Bieber that makes different kind of music. Justin Bieber will stop existing and a new one will appear. It's just it's all about the trend, about what's really hot in the moment. And yeah, see you, Charlie. Don't forget tonight concert live at Bercy. Be at your best. But you were saying that you also have silly songs.
Yeah, sure.
Could you give me an example of one of your silly songs?
One of my best silly songs made by Jack Peludo is called Fornication.
Yes. Maybe we can listen to an extract from this song live right now.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro,
¿Cómo hace fornicación?
cinco,
¿Cómo hace fornicación?
seis,
¿Cómo hace fornicación?
siete,
¿Cómo hace fornicación?
y ocho. Jack Peludo presente para tropa previa del grito.
So you think money should have a small role in music?
I mean, earning your life with music is okay, but money doesn't have to influence your music.
They only put sounds together, and people are happy with that, and they go to nightclubs to hear music, but this is not music.
Do you think Jack Peludo and the Dirty Boogie Woogie Band can fall into that kind of music? Maybe have to do some efforts to sell your music better.
Yes, I think the problem is not to win money with the music.
You would sell your soul to the devil.
No, I won't, but who knows who.
Maybe Charlie Pierluigi will.
Yeah, maybe.
Let's be honest. We agree with the idealistic point of making a living doing something we love. It would be
I
great.
mean, a lot of artists I like win a lot of money. The important thing is that once you're famous, you don't have to write songs only because your manager told you to do that.
Ultra capitalism or mass consumption or sex, drug invade music.
You have still to write songs because it's something you want to fight for, you want to share with the other people. That's the point.
Trois petits vieux assis sur un banc, se foutant pas mal du vacarme ambulant, regardant passer les passants bien trop pressés pour les considérer un seul instant. Marque évidente du temps qui passe où les générations ne savent plus s'entraider, car les trois petits vieux assis sur cette place ne tapent pas le carton mais demandent à manger. Regarde ce qui t'entoure, le monde t'ouvre les bras, ne fais pas le sourd. Regarde ce qui t'entoure, c'est à ton tour.
Ne fais pas le sourd, c'est peut-être ta dernière chance.
À deux pas d'ici sort cet homme d'affaires.
And talking about these different styles makes me think about the fact that you are one of the main composers of the band. You write a lot of
Yeah.
a lot of lyrics for
You
the
can
band.
say I'm the leader.
Yeah, you're the leader.
I don't know. I don't want to put me in the front of the stage, but yeah, I'm the leader of the band. And
I am the leader.
A lot of people say that you're the best guitarist in the world. Yeah, I really like Charlie, but he's not the leader. I'm the leader. Oh yeah, so you're actually the king of the world. Yeah, I agree with you, Yann.
I desire strongly
Yeah, a band without a trumpet is like a raclette without cheese.
that public will
Because I play the guitar, I'm the best guitarist on earth.
put me on a pedestal
Set the bar really, really high on this.
and claim that I'm the leader of the group.
And is committed music a music way of expressing yourself?
yeah, of course. When we write songs, we always want to send a message and
My oral expression is appalling.
to say what we feel, what we have inside of us.
In music, you take time on the one hand to write your message and
to put pressure out
to convey feelings through vibrations.
I write songs, I write lyrics on what I think, though, so I express myself.
But do you feel better after writing songs or
Yes,
playing
because when I
music?
write a song I'm smoking, so I feel better.
Do you believe, really, honestly, that music can change mentalities?
I hope so. I hope so.
That's the soul of music, changing mentalities. That's the way, the aim of the music.
It does. It changed me.
I think music can change something. I'm not saying that anyone has the, has the influence or impact to change the world, but little by little, songs that go around the world can make people think. The song Jack Peludo, well, I decided, I wrote the lyrics on that song, and I put that title for the song because it's a kind of a short history of every member, what they did before joining the band, and it's like a biography, a group biography. I really like that song because everyone is singing along with me.
Jack Peludo coming at the club with the boys of the dirty boogie band. Whoa, whoa, Jack Peludo. Whoa, 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 Jack!
I think our song that is called Water, or Eau in French, I think it's the, yeah, for me it represents a lot because the right to have water, to drink water is an essential right, and I think everybody in the world should have water to live, but some don't have even current water in their house, so I think we should always think about it when we use water, a lot of water for
Tap
washing.
water or bottled water.
Yeah.
But do you know that you're a French band? Do you know that France is the country where they consume the biggest quantity of water bottles?
Yeah,
No.
that's why it's a way. That's why we should play this style of music, this committed music, because we have to change the
Music
minds
is
of
a form
people.
of education.
You want people to.
I go to sleep, honey.
Good evening, Charlie. Thank you for your interview. How do you have a song, maybe, or an artist that change your life or your mentality?
There are many artists with profound music, with beautiful messages, and
Like Jean Lajoie, for example.
Jean Lajoie, exactly. And they behave in accordance with their message. So I think this is a good thing, showing that
Something different could be done. Stop listening to mainstream music and just to some new ideas and open your mind to some new ideas. And I think that's the idea behind Jack Peludo, and just open your mind to new ideas and to human conception of human rights. Yeah, I think that's what music should be. Should be both fun and it should serve a cause, a purpose. So do you think you will still be together with the Jack Peludo and the Boogie Woogie Band?
I hope so, because we have a potential.
I like to imagine ourselves meeting again somewhere and playing music
I
together.
think we will keep in touch. We share the same values, but we have different directions.
But someday, I'm sure we'll get back together.
Try to play our old songs.
Yeah, and we'll make some great music.
I like to say, you know, 1 + 1 = 3. Working together, you don't just have something made together, but you have another force, something stronger that comes, and that's why 1 + 1 = 3.
I would say 1 + 1 can be 11 also.
Yeah, also.
I think there's a future for Jack Peludo if we still like having fun and if we still get together and are committed to the same idea. Yeah. Well, I think that's it for today. Would you have a message for your fans out there in Malgache?
Maybe, yeah, you keep alive.
Of course, have a good time, conviction, and smoke weed every day.
This is a great message from Zé Pequeño. Thank you, folks. That's all for Jack Peludo and the Dirty Boogie Band. Live at Chateau Bressieux is over. Have a good evening.
Peace.
Back to you, Jimmy Saville.
Thank you, Gary. And just to say, there's more on that story on their website. It's Jack Peludo TV on...
Jimmy Saville! This is the police! Open the door!
Wait!
You're under arrest! Open the door!
Oh shit!
Ce sont des guerriers fantastiques qui sortent du jungle, c'est la folie. Tortue ninja, tortue ninja, tortue ninja, tortue ninja, tortue ninja, tortue ninja. Koakuga le cri, les ninjas fuient leur chef, leur maître, leur professeur. C'est l'ennemi fatal du sinistre trader. C'est grâce au chevalier des cailles qu'a fleuri dans la dernière bataille. Tortue ninja.
Message. Thank you very much, Zé Pequeño.
Thank you, Gary.
It was a
you
real
have a
honor
very,
to
very
meet
nice mustache.
Thank you.
May I have a kiss from you?
Yes, of course.
I really love your mustache, by the way.
We could have an opportunity to have fun, but it doesn't mean that music is all about having fun.
Alexandre, c'est trop.
Have an opportunity to have fun, but it doesn't mean...
Who would you say Jack Peludo is? Do you think Jack Peludo will be a huge band?
In other news, the first openly gay US President, Deborah Meltroso, has been... In other news, the first openly gay US President, Deborah Meltroso, has been... The first openly gay US President, Deborah Meltroso, has been elected... President Deborah Meltroso. Putain, t'aurais pas pu trouver notre nom.
C'est le nom de qui? C'est le nom de quelqu'un?
Non, mais c'est pas ça veut dire mange-moi le bourg. Du coup.
In other news, the first openly gay US President, Deborah Meltroso, has been elected after a decisive ballot in the state of Alaska against the reigning Republican George Bush Jr.
Oh, by the way, nice mustache.
Why did you change your name to Toky when it's Velomanana?
Funny question.
Bonjour, c'est moi, Butchit. Mais si, Butchit. Tu ne me reconnais pas? Allez, nous étions très amis pendant un moment.
The problem is that you can't have 5 godfathers.
Maybe.
Yes, you can.
Why not?
Yes, you can.
Why not?
Yes,
You'll do that.
it will be allowed
But
in 40
I
years.
know that maybe.
And gay will be able to marry.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Horrible!
Yeah, what a crazy idea!
Batman.
Tu t'as bien enregistré?
Ouais, c'est bon, j'ai
Yo,
Song number 1, Jack Peludo.
yo,
Baissez les armes.
yo.
Pierre Billon. Which,
Definitely. Pierre Billon is our...
if you don't know him, you have to listen.
Sociologist,
Definitely.
philosopher, historian,
Football player.
President of the United
President.
States.
Yeah. Wasn't he Belgian? Belgium.
Yeah, United States of Belgium.
Belgium.
I think he's the son of the king of Belgium.
Yeah,
That's it.
and he
King
also
Billon.
the son of the Queen of England at the same time.
He's a son of a bitch.
C, F minor. C, D, F, C, D, F minor. Yeah, you have it. The groove. It's rock and roll. Eddie Mitchell told me.
Qu'est-ce que tu fais là? Vas-y, tu filmes pas là. Non, c'est bon.
Tu vas où s'il te plaît?
Vas-y,
c'est Jack Peludo là.
C'est Jack Peludo là. C'est sur Jack Peludo, on fait pas n'importe quoi là.
C'est où ton passe? T'es qui? C'est quoi ton
Ton
blaze?
passe, t'as une invitation?
What is your blaze?
Hein? Vas-y, tu fais quoi là? Non, tu passes pas là. Non, c'est mort. Non, vas-y.
Ici c'est Jack Peludo, man.
Ouais.
Pose ta
Fais pas
caméra,
n'importe
y a
quoi
pas
là.
le droit aux
Tu fais quoi là?
Don't
Faut
mind
le
these
caméra,
troublemakers. Please follow me.
Hey guys.
What?
Time to sleep.
Yeah,
How do you feel after the rehearsal?
I feel like
I
I'm
want to
free.
fuck your mother.
I gave everything I had, and now I feel just alright, you know.
Yeah, it was great and good to sleep.
What do you smoke?
What?
Why do you smoke?
I don't understand the question.
Yeah, that's why.
What?
What did happen to your eyes?
I go to the swimming pool, you know, to practice a bit. The fashion guy of the band is coming.
De la Fashion Week.
Wow. What a style, man. I'm impressed.
La grande classe.
What a moustache.
Ah, ben voilà, les filtres. Part of musical commitment.
I love grape juice.
Yeah, you're right. So, as for me, I am in a
Coupé!